I really like the 90-90 hip rotation drill to loosen up the hips in both external and internal rotation. This is a great drill to also emphasize keeping a neutral spine and really generating movement and mobility through the hips as opposed to the spine. It feels great. So what you're going to do is you're going to start in a neutral spinal position and you're rotating your front hip into 90 degrees of external rotation. So there you might begin to feel a little bit of loosening up or stretch through your glute muscle. The back leg is going to come again at 90 degrees of internal rotation. So you're going to try to maintain this position first with that neutral spine, and then I like to lean forward slightly through the hips, keeping neutral spine to generate more stretch through the front glute. I like to bring my hands in front of me. Then I'm going to rotate back to 90 degrees, and I'm thinking about opening the back hip up to external rotation as much as I can, while the front hip stays in external rotation as much as I can, rotating to the other side. So the goal is to be forcing as much external rotation through the front hip and the back hip simultaneously. Now I'm in the internal rotation of the left leg and external rotation of the right hip. I'm trying to stay as neutral as possible, then leaning forward through the hip, getting that stretch through the front glute, which is now the right side. Then I'm transitioning back, opening up the back hip again into external rotation as much as I can, focusing on that control of my hips and my pelvis, and then rotating back to the front side. So you can do anywhere between 3 to 5 to 10 on each side, and you're going to notice that your hips are loosening up, becoming more mobile, and you're better able to control your spine and your lumbopelvic region, even with changes in your movement of your hips. So keeping that neutral spine, neutral pelvis, even when moving through your hip joints. So I hope that this was helpful for you, and I hope that you try this drill out to help maintain and improve your hip mobility.